this is the very first low-cost water jet. So it's really in no position. We weren't really going to show it today, so it's not really in to show. But yeah, so we're back, getting ready to send it back out, building it so we can get it to our backers. We just closed our Kickstarter campaign. We had huge numbers for pre-orders, and so yeah, we're getting it out to them. But yeah, this is where we do our work back here.
Yeah. It looks very cool, right?
It's all in pieces now.
Oh, really?
But essentially the idea, the combination of, you can't really see it, but the combination of high pressure water and sand, and we can cut through any material. And so that's basically the idea, and this fits on your desk.
So what's this product, the difference between this one to the other one?
So there really aren't any others. So similar to this, you'll have laser cutters, but laser cutters can't cut sort of real materials. So if you look at, say, this for example, this is aluminum, and there's no other way to do that. I mean, commercial jets are doable, but they cost upwards of $100,000 US. So this is something you can have in your own house or office or whatever.
Oh, so this one can cut this one?
Yeah, exactly. That
how it works?
High pressure water and sand are mixed and then are fired out of the nozzle, and it's just controlled in the same way as like a laser cutter. So you print your 2D drawing and you're good to go. So it's a pretty cool sort of technique.
Yeah, this machine is for the personal users or
personal
company?
Office sort of prototyping for like designers. Small scale production, so if you're like a artist or something like that. So yeah, it's extremely varied. It's everybody, and so that's kind of the cool thing.
How long have you doing this one for?
I've been on the team since last January, but they were working on it.
Last January for almost 2 years.
Almost a year. Oh, sorry, one year for me.
1 year.
And then
this year.
and then the other two had been working on it another half a year, 3/4 of a year prior to that, and the actual idea came from the college senior design of one of the founders. So it's sort of been on it's been a project that's been kicking around for a while, but it's been formally worked on.
Start this project in the college?
Yeah, exactly.
In which year?
A while ago. But then they basically all went back, got some skills working in other companies, and then came back to it.
Have you already created a company in China or?
No, the other two have. They started at a small camping company. I was just doing research. I'm a roboticist, and then the other guy is a manufacturing guy. So we all kind of came back together and did this. And it looks much better than this, but if you check out our website, you can see more of our information.
Oh, really? So you can tell me your website. I can add your Facebook.
But yeah.
And where are you come from? Which country?
We're all from the U.S.
U.S.
Yeah,
which
the New York
state?
area. So we're going to be based in New York.
Oh, in New York. Very
just
cool.
outside New York City. Yep, should be cool.
Yeah. How long have you been in China?
We've spent probably 9 of the last 11 or 12 months in China, basically. So
11 months from this January.
Yes, we would spend 3 months here, 1 month back in the U.S., 3 months here, 1 month back in the U.S.
Because of the visa or something?
No, just logistics.
Work?
Just it made sense to we did our sort of media tours in the U.S. and all that kind of stuff.
So can this machine work or?
Oh, it's in pieces right now. No, it's not set up at the moment. But yeah, we're working on getting all the stuff manufactured.
Okay. Right this machine make this.
Cut that. Yeah.
Right. Cut this.
Numerous materials so we have that same template. We've cut in carbon fiber and glass, in all sorts of stuff. All there's pictures of all this on the website. You can have all of that. So just grab from there.
Can I take a picture?
Of just this, sure. Yeah. Yeah. This is all.
Okay. Is that dangerous to cut this one?
So the nice thing is that this is actually a fully enclosed machine. So there's plenty of safety materials, and you can't get your hand in there or anything.
How can you keep the users be safe?
So this is the shield over here. The whole thing is enclosed.
Oh, this shield is
and there's shields down below, so the whole thing is completely contained. Yeah.
If the machine works and then I put my hands in,
it might immediately turn off the minute you open it.
Oh, I can't open that.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
There's redundant safeties and all that kind of stuff,
Okay.
Yeah, we had to be good.
Can we sit in somewhere and talk?
Yeah, sure. Let's just go this way. Sure.
Jimmy, 要不我跟他聊完，然后我再找你，省得打扰你时间。谢谢啊。
It actually may be quietest.
Maybe just this place you come from, please, in the corner or somewhere.
I don't want to bother them. We'll go back to the kitchen. It'll be easiest.
The kitchen? Oh.
Yeah, just the kitchen. I'll probably get just because like people, there's different people.
Yeah.
It's like everyone.
But many people have already come to the US, right? Many makers come to the US.
Yeah, it's been cool. This whole tax thing's been really good for us.
But I think this place is very like the US or this place, not like China.
It's like,
Do you think so?
oh, you mean the hacks itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really international thing. Really, it's what you're seeing here. I think that's actually what's really cool is that it's not. So obviously, I grew up in the U.S. I went to school in the U.S. But
How about receiving here?
yeah, it's a really nice international environment here. So you get a lot more ideas, a lot more approaches. So that's really cool.
So, in the beginning, why do you want to come to Hacks to China, especially in Shenzhen?
So the thing about it is that it's two layers to it, really. One is simply if you're going to make a part that uses parts that at some stage have come from China, if you're not here, you're getting either middlemen in between, or there's going to be a communication barrier, time lag. There's so much in between that both your costs and the time just are you're out of control. So that was huge. Also, learning how to design for the actual manufacturer you're using is also huge. It just in sort of streamlining and really getting exactly what you want. So that was also super important to us. And then what we didn't realize, or we had a hunch would be cool, but didn't realize it was as good as it was the cost and speed of prototyping here. So in a way where in the US, let's say we wanted to get one part, we had to call a vendor, it takes X number of weeks, it takes a long time, we get it costs a lot of money, it doesn't work, you're screwed. Here, you just order 10 pumps from like 10 different companies, try them all out, break them.
You can almost buy everything.
Yeah, it lets you because it's just so much cheaper. Yeah.
It's cheaper.
Cheaper and save time. And then also, what's also cool about literally just being here is you can kind of wander and just get ideas, which is also huge. And then beyond that,
you can also get ideas in America.
But just wandering out, just the sheer density of stuff on this one street.
Yeah.
You walk through, especially on the electronic side, because particularly for like switches and like little different packages that you may not have known existed. When you're browsing the big like DigiKeys and Mauser, it's an endless listing of things, right? Here you can actually walk by it and see it, and you're like, oh, wait, that package would actually allow me to do this or fit it into this way, and so it gets your brain sort of moving in a way that...
Yeah, because we are very close to the
right, so
in America, it may cost a lot of time.
Right, there's also that disconnect between the actual physical item and sort of the number on the page, and that's a really key thing. So, sometimes just for inspiration, you'll wander down there, or like, some of the other teams have just gone to some of the other markets, found cool devices, taken them apart, saw how like one linkage worked or one little gear mechanism worked, and then we're able to then replicate some part of that for their own machine. So that's really unique.
But why do you choose Hacks? There are many maker centers in China, especially in Shenzhen.
They have a great international reputation, but also they have a really good network. So that's huge. And also it being established for some time means that the people who've gone through it before are really there and they're able to help you. They've gone through the various challenges themselves only a few years prior, so their knowledge is very current, and it's also very applicable to what the same problems you're going through. So all of that together, really helps.
Have you ever come to China?
Prior to this? No, I hadn't.
This is the first time to China.
Yeah, this year has been my first year. Yeah.